Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Alright, testing, testing, one more time. Alright everyone, welcome back to another stream. As you can see, we're going to be playing some Super Mario World tonight. And I am losing audio. It's because my headphones came half unplugged. Yeah, we're going to try to run through, I guess the whole game. I'm not sure if we're going to play every single stage, but I am going to try to beat the game in one sitting, much like I did with Super Mario 3. You know, I figure if I'm going to do this, I might as well go all the way and try to complete the game in one sitting. So, I haven't played this game in a while, so this is going to be a relatively rusty playthrough. And, we'll just kind of wing it. We'll just kind of see how it goes. Very much like Mario 3, actually. Mario 3, I hadn't practiced before doing that stream either. Although Mario World is the one I've gone back to the most over the years, not counting the first Super Mario Brothers. But so I don't think we're going to have too much trouble here. I think we're going to be able to go through it without really much issue. We'll try to get to the Star Road. We'll try to get through the special world and stuff like that. And show you, I guess, a couple secrets and whatnot to access those things. And should be a good time. So, welcome everyone that's out there right now. We got Andy Author. Work. I have no idea how to pronounce your name, dude, but welcome to the stream. Carlos, John Donnelly, Michael. No Reason, welcome back. Skull Crusher. Roy, my boy, welcome. And Aladair, and Dark Mew. Welcome back, Dark Mew. And we had Solid Nate in there for just a minute. So yeah, thanks folks for hanging out. So I guess before we jump into things here, as usual, let me give the usual Patreon shoutouts. So no new backers this past week, but thanks to everyone that's continuing to support this channel. It's much appreciated. And we're going to also flash by the recent live stream Super Chatters. So these are the Super Chatters from the last 30 days. Thank you guys for your patronage as well. And then, as usual, I'm going to read off some of the Super Chat comments I got last week. Remember, guys, if you guys submit a Super Chat, be sure to leave a comment, and I'll be happy to read it off on the upcoming streams. So, Tana Harris did a donation, said, I'm off to play some Elder Scrolls, but before I go, take this and keep rocking, man. And I just realized I spelled go wrong. It says before I got. That's my bad. Kenny Michael Alanya says, never played a Quake game, and man, this game rocks. I was actually playing Quake on stream last week, so we ran through the entire PC Quake. And by the way, guys, I did a surprise stream on Saturday as well, where I ran through the first Quake expansion pack as well, Scourge of Armagon. So that's up on my channel if you guys want to see, you know, that playthrough. And then Encrypted Printer says, thank you for inspiring me to start streaming. So Encrypted Printer has started streaming recently, so feel free to go check him out if you guys want to see some more streaming. And then, of course, oops, wrong one. These are the current live stream sponsors, so thank you guys for sponsoring the channel directly, and those are the emote commands that you guys can use. And, yeah. We're gonna play some Super Mario World now. This should be fun. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and start a brand new game. And we're gonna come over here to the left first. Ooh, man, I haven't played this game in a while. It should be fun though. I love Mario World. It's, you know, it's probably my favorite Super Mario game. I know, like, I've been asked the question before, what's your favorite Mario game? And I always kind of like, bounce back and forth between this and just the very first Super Mario Brothers. And, but, man, this one is just so much fun to play. It controls great, it sounds great, it looks great. It's got so much variety to it. I mean, just from your standard, you know, move set. So you've got your regular jumps, which you can, you know, you can do baby jumps if you want, or full jumps. You can press A to do this spin attack, which will destroy enemies. You've got all sorts of different, you know, items you can get, like the cape and the fire flower and all that good stuff. And the cape is probably my favorite Super Mario item pretty much ever. I love using the cape. It's so much fun. And, yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I love how you can basically sequence break with the cape, which, you know, basically gives the game even more flexibility than it's just, you know, kind of built with out of the box. And you guys will see exactly what I mean, once we get that, if you haven't seen this game before. Andy said he hasn't really played this before. That's surprising, Andy. So I guess there are going to be some folks out there that are going to be new to some of the secrets and stuff like that. Most of you guys out there have probably already seen everything, and none of this is going to be a surprise to you. But these are our Switch Palaces. So basically what these do is they'll fill in certain types of blocks across the world map. And so this one is here basically to sort of demonstrate how that functionality works. And they're basically like bonus rooms, along with the main switch that'll fill in those blocks that I just talked about. Hey, Jose and Christopher Margo, welcome back, guys. Well, no reason. A lot of times on Twitch, I'm streaming during the morning. Like, I streamed every day this week on Twitch, but it was in the morning when I got home from work. And, but yeah, if you want to see me play Doom, I've been doing it a lot over on Twitch. I actually ran through Plutonia Experiment and TNT Evolution this week. And it was the first time I ever finished TNT Evolution, so that was cool. Sort of. Kind of. Not really. Alright, so this is where Yoshi is introduced. I'm sure everyone out there knows Yoshi. But Yoshi was a really awesome addition to the series. You know, it added even more flexibility to the gameplay. You know, you can hop off Yoshi like that. Yoshi can suck up enemies. And every time you suck up certain enemies and you suck up, you know, these fruits, you'll actually get extra coins. You'll get a coin every time you do it. And as usual, 100 coins gives you an extra life. If you already have Yoshi and another one appears, it'll spawn as an extra life. And we can just hop up here. You've also got these Yoshi coins. I think technically they're called dragon coins. But getting a certain amount of those on each map will give you an extra life as well. Am I using an Elgato? I am using an Elgato, yeah. I've got the HD60 Pro, but I'm going into an XRGB Mini FrameMeister upscaler. And I'm using the Super Nintendo's RGB output. And then the FrameMeister is outputting that into the Elgato. So these are the yellow blocks I was talking about. Because we hit that switch in the Switch Palace, it made these appear. And so any part of the game that can have yellow blocks, they're going to be filled in now. For the rest of the game, I should mention. It's not a temporary thing. So I believe there are 4 Switch Palaces. I think it's 4. We'll pretend like it's 4. But part of the sequence breaking in this game is basically getting to areas that would normally require you to have access to the Switch Palaces, but basically just bypassing those platforms with the, you know, with either the cape or Yoshi or some other trick or gimmick. Yeah, no reason. I honestly wasn't a huge fan of Plutonia. I ran through the whole thing, and I was like, I just something about it I wasn't feeling it. Maybe I just need to become more familiar with it. So I do plan on running through it a couple more times. But I went and played through TNT immediately after, and I was actually having a lot more fun with it. Come on. Okay, that was bad. I was actually supposed to hit that P switch to make those coins turn into regular blocks. But this is normally a part where you can rack up a couple of extra lives. And I messed it up. Not a big deal. But yeah, I ran through TNT afterwards, and for like the first 15 levels, I was having a lot of fun. But then, the last 10 maps is just straight downhill on TNT. It's just very, confusing map design. Levels that were way too drawn out. So, you know, much of TNT, you're going through maps that have 60 to 120 enemies, and then the last few maps in the game have like 300, and they're massive. And it's just, yeah, it doesn't have, it's not, the flow of the game isn't balanced out very well, I guess is kind of how I should put it. I mean, I don't regret my time with it. I did like the final stage outside of it glitching out on me. I had to use cheat codes to actually beat the final level. So that was something. Hey, Arioka, welcome back. Good to see you. Hey, it's alright, Carlos. You can't make them all, man. How do I like the OSSC compared to the FrameMeister? That's a good question. I think for 240p, the picture, it just... The picture, I like the default picture on the OSSC with 240p content more than the FrameMeister. But there are a couple of issues. My capture card doesn't seem to like the OSSC that much. And games will either be cut off on like the tops and bottoms of the screen, which isn't a big deal for some games, but for other games, I have to go through the FrameMeister because they're chopped off on the OSSC when I'm doing usually the line 3x or 5x mode. And those are the only modes that I think look decent without me having to, like, you know, stretch the gameplay in OBS. But also, certain systems like Super Nintendo going through the OBS don't play nice with my capture card. So we're actually using the FrameMeister right now. I'd rather use the OBS, or not OBS, the OSSC, because there's basically no input lag through the OSSC. The FrameMeister adds a couple of frames of input lag. But the FrameMeister is kind of one of those devices where if you're kind of dumb like me, it's kind of like a turn it on and don't think about it kind of device. Whereas the OSSC, you know, it's better to try to tweak it, try to tinker with it, things like that. So the FrameMeister has the convenience factor going for it, but it does add a little bit of input latency. Not a ton. I mean, like, obviously I'm still able to play this game just fine. But I would prefer to play it on the OSSC, just due to the fact it has absolutely zero latency. This is actually one of the parts where you can sequence break. So we're just gonna fly up here, grab this key. Normally you would have to have the green blocks filled in, so you need to get to the green switch palace. But I just find that the 240p content on the OSSC just looks beautiful, just out of the box. Big chunky pixels, the saturation is perfect, like the contrast is perfect. If you look at my my Scorcher Let's Play for Sega Saturn, and Primal Rage actually for the Sega Saturn, those were both done through the OSSC. Whereas you can go and you can look at like the 3DO stream, those were done through that was done through the FrameMeister. Although that's not an entirely fair comparison, because the 3DO stream was done with S-Video. 3DO does not do RGB out of the box. You have to modify the system if you want RGB. Whereas the Saturn will do RGB out of the box, and I have an RGB cable for that. The FrameMeister is definitely a more flexible device, though. I mean, it'll do composite and S-Video. The OSSC will not do those, which is kind of a bummer. But yeah, I mean, the OSSC is a great device. It's just not as, it's not as awesome for streaming as I would have liked. Because, you know, there's compatibility issues. Again, Super Nintendo, through the OSSC, absolutely hates my Elgato Game Capture HD, so so I'm forced to go through the FrameMeister with it. And some platforms don't really, some platforms don't look that good through the OSSC. Like the scaling method you have to use, just isn't really to my liking. So I don't like doing like line 2x. I like doing at least line 3x or line 5x on the OSSC. Because it gives the biggest, chunkiest pixels, the sharpest image, which is what I want when I'm capturing. You know, when I'm playing on a TV just by myself, that's one thing. But when I'm capturing, I want the absolute best image that I can get. So, all right, we're going to use this P switch here, and there's a couple different things you can do. You can come over here, go to that secret door, but what we're going to do is we're going to hit this and come up here, because there's another secret door right here, and this will take us to a boss fight. I'm not sure if it was you, Arioka, but don't you have a FrameMeister? Someone that's been around a long time on my channel, I remember hearing they had a FrameMeister and they were having issues with their HDMI ports or something like that. So So this is actually the first way to go to the Star Road. We're not gonna actually go to it yet. We're gonna save that for later, because once I complete the Star Road and go to the Special World, when we come out of the Special World, the whole world's gonna change its look, which is a really awesome feature in this game. Alright, so basically all I have to do now is just beat the level normally. And this is one of the things that, you know, when people complain about this game, a lot of times they'll complain about the fact that you can just run through the whole game with just the cape. Kind of like this. You can just fly through the levels. I don't really care what people say. I love this. This is awesome. You can also... Oh, oops. I messed that up. But you can actually crash into the ground with the cape. Wow, I messed that up too. Alright, who cares? Not a big deal. So here's another cape right here. Ooh, that was close. Let's see if I can demonstrate it. You fly up, and then you can just crash into the ground. Bam, like that. The cape is so awesome in this game. By the way, the colored blocks that you activate with the via the switch palaces, each colored block represents a certain power-up. So the yellow blocks, if you ever see them, since they're filled in, if you hit them, they always reveal mushrooms. The green ones, I think, always reveal capes, and so on and so on. You have a FrameMeister but had no issues with the HDMI. Okay. That must have been someone else that was talking about the issues with the HDMI. I thought it was you, but it must have been someone else. But yeah, I vaguely remember you telling me you had a FrameMeister. Hey, Zach, what's going on, man? You're not spamming, dude. Have you ever seen screen tearing on CRT monitors using VGA? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have. I mean, the screen tearing is something you'll see in games that, I wish I was Digital Foundry, because then I could explain it to you perfectly. Yeah, screen tearing isn't something that's inherent to just, you know, flat panel monitors. I think a lot of screen tearing has to do with, frame rates, refresh rates, things like that. So if you have a game that doesn't match the frame rate of the monitor, and it's got other performance issues, you'll probably experience some screen tearing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember playing like Unreal and Quake 3 back in the day and getting screen tearing on a CRT, just because, you know, on my first systems my first system I was running those on, they just couldn't keep up. Frame rates were bad. Okay, so this is one of the bonus stages you can get. At the end of each level, you have your exit pillars, or your exit, and basically, if you hit the tape part, you'll get some stars, and when you get to 100 stars, you'll get to a bonus stage like that. You can try to earn some extra lives. So let's actually go up the chat here a little bit. Did you see that Capcom's re-releasing Mega Man 2 and Mega Man X? Yeah, I did. Ever play the Ouya anymore? Definitely not. No. I sold my Ouya several years ago, actually. I'm glad I was able to get some money back for it, because never mind, we won't go there. Have you ever seen a new Doom game? Jose, I did it like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah. Yeah, so I played through Doom 2016. I streamed that, yeah, like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Maybe a month ago. But yes, I have. That's on my channel. It's archived if you guys want to see it. Alright. You broke down and bought that R-Type repro. Nice. Okay, so this is going to be another secret exit here if we can actually get up without getting hit. And this is actually a very, very handy secret exit as well. There we go, we got 21 stars, so again 100 stars will get you access to that bonus stage. Isn't the Ouya great for MAME emulation? No. No, I was actually pretty unimpressed with its emulation capabilities, and that was several years ago. You're better off getting like a Raspberry Pi if you want to do emulation. And the Pi is not perfect either, but it's better than the Ouya. So yeah, this right here is the top secret area. This is unlocked for the rest of the game. If you ever die and you need some power-ups, you can just come back here and access that. And if you go back when you're already fully powered up, you'll get an extra life where Yoshi appears. Oh, very cool, Michael. Congrats, man. Shmups are awesome. I gotta do another shmup stream sometime soon here. Alright, I'm kind of intentionally stopping myself because when you start to run, and you start to, you know, really pick up speed, Mario will, you know, he'll start to fly in the air. And when there's a whole bunch of ghosts up top, I don't really want to fly in the air, because I'll touch the ghosts and I will lose my cape. I will be honest with you, I did kind of want to get that, that R-Type repro. Because I'm a big fan of Super R-Type in particular on Super Nintendo. And it wouldn't, you know, it would have been nice to have had a physical copy of R-Type 3 as well. Are those things still available? They're probably sold out by now. So another cool feature with Yoshi is, depending on the color of Koopa Troopa shell you eat, Yoshi will get some different abilities. One of them is forming wings and being able to fly. Another one is basically doing a ground pound, and then another one is shooting fireballs out. A Saturn shmup stream would be insane. You can get it on Xbox 360, Michael, and it's also available on Steam. If you want shmups, I highly recommend Steam. Yeah, and Radiant Silvergun's on 360 and Xbox One. Yeah, same here, Arioka. This is definitely one of my favorites. I absolutely love this game. It's so well made. Castlemania Games has it. Are they charging the normal MSRP, or are they asking for more money? Oops, I actually wanted to get that star. That would have been nice. Broken Thunder? No, never heard of it. You haven't had the chance to play any cave shmups. Well, Mushihima-sama Futari is a cave shmup, so you've played at least one. Andy, yeah, the Raspberry Pi is not great for... From what I understand, it's not great for, like, PS1, N64, and on. But if you want, like, a good, real retro setup, you know, like Super Nintendo and prior, supposedly does those awesome. Neo Geo. It's not gonna let you post a link, Michael. So yeah, I wouldn't bother. YouTube's gonna block it. Oops. So with this attack, you can actually bounce off enemies. That's one of the handy features of this spin attack. So enemies that you would normally get hurt by touching, you can just bounce off of them. I mean, you can post a link. YouTube will block it. I don't know if YouTube times out people either. That's why I'm just saying don't post the link. Because it won't appear. Yeah, YouTube disables links. And as far as I'm aware, I don't think, you know, even if people are on, like, my approved users list, I don't think they can post links. So the new Super Mario Brothers games, they kind of modeled their dungeons or their castles after, you know, the ones from Super Mario World. So if some of you guys have played some of those newer games but haven't played this one, this is kind of where it started. I mean, Mario 3 sort of began the whole you know, the whole castle thing. But the later new Super Mario Bros. Games sort of modeled their castles after what was in Mario World and not Mario 3. Were there any types of Super Nintendo at the time that could play NES games? There was a adapter, I forgot what it was called, that could play NES games. But yeah, there was no Super Nintendo that could do NES games out of the box, but there was a third-party adapter you could buy, which basically just had a cheap clone system built into it. It was like, it's the same kind of NES on a chip that you still see in some cheap clone systems today, but it would plug into the cartridge slot on your Super Nintendo. Someone out there probably knows the name of it. I used to want one, but now I don't really want one anymore. Hey, Megadan, welcome to the stream, man. How are you doing? Can I see who is watching you here, like on Twitch? Well, on Twitch I can't see who's watching. I can only see who is in the chat. On YouTube, I can only see who's active in the chat. So I can go to participants, and it basically shows this. So these are the active participants, apparently. Wow, there's a lot of lurkers out there tonight, actually. It says we have 46 people watching. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's about 12 people. 12 people active. Did it just wipe out? Okay, there we go. That was weird. Chat disappeared. Hey, Brandon Harvey, welcome. All right. PS2 variety stream? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I do it on Twitch, but on YouTube, I'm not sure. I'd have to think about it. The thing about PS2 stuff is the games are usually a good bit longer. Bye-bye, Yoshi. The games are usually long. They're not really conducive to just bouncing from game to game to game, like I like to do in my variety streams. But there will be some PS2 streams in the future. You know, either specific topics like PS2 fighting games or PS2 shmups or something like that. He actually didn't want to... I didn't want to pick up the Fire Flower. So that might actually make this part a little bit tricky. Oh, never mind. We got the cape. Yep, there's Gradius 5 for PS2, yeah. Although that is a Konami game, so... you know, if we did a variety stream, I probably wouldn't play Gradius 5 or Gradius 3 and 4, because I know I'll get copyright claims on them. Alright, so we want to come up here. This is our alternate exit. This is the Star Road exit. Let's go ahead and try to max out our stars here. 29. You got this on your 3DS now. Nice. Oh yeah. No, I definitely plan on getting it, Arioka, for sure. I mean, it's not done yet, but once it's done, if I can get one in that first batch, I will definitely buy it. Yeah, so like this stream here, we're guaranteed to get a copyright claim from Nintendo, but with Nintendo, it's just, You know, it comes with the territory, basically, when you stream their games or let's play them. So I'll submit it to the Nintendo Creators Program. I'll get a teensy tiny cut of whatever monetization comes in from the video. But with Konami, I can always counter the claims, and I always get full control of the video again. I don't like having my live streams sort of, like, held hostage, if you will, because I stream one Konami game, and the rest are games that have nothing to do with Konami. If that makes any sense. So, when I do variety streams, I try to avoid things that'll get me copyright claims. Sometimes, like, you know, sometimes I play something, and I get a copyright claim, not knowing I'm gonna get a claim. Yeah, what was a good example? There was my PS1 Shmup stream. I got a copyright claim from Namco on Dragon Saber, the sequel to Dragon Spirit. And I played like 12 games on that stream or something stupid like that. And, you know, I had to download the stream via shady means, because when you get a copyright claim, YouTube will no longer let you download the stream. And I had to chop out the offending footage. Fun stuff, right? But yeah, with Nintendo stuff though, I kind of go into it knowing I'm gonna get copyright claimed. And, you know, it's just, it comes with the territory with doing Nintendo stuff these days, unfortunately. Nintendo properties, I should say. That was good. We got some extra lives. We got a ton of lives, actually. 37, which is nice. Have I ever done a Neo Geo variety stream? Yeah, I did a Neo Geo CD variety stream about a year ago. Nice. Why does Nintendo hate free advertising? I think because Nintendo doesn't need free advertising. They're Nintendo. Although it really aggravated me during the Wii U era, because in the Wii U era, they needed the advertising. They needed people talking about how awesome the Wii U was. But they were copyright claiming like everything Wii U related. When it came to like playthroughs and stuff like that. And so it's like your system is failing. And you're not treating like content creators appropriately. You know, people are willing to like show off your games, but you're not letting them. Or you're letting them, but you're taking their money. You know, and for people that do this as like a part-time job or for a living, they're just gonna cover something else that will make them the money. They're not gonna give away money to Nintendo. Like me, I boycotted Nintendo games during the Wii U era. You know, there was a good, you know, 4-year stretch where I didn't touch Nintendo stuff with like a 10-foot pole. But Nintendo needed the promotion back then. Now they don't really need it. Everyone's buying Switches. It's not really a big deal anymore. Yeah, it's really a shame. You know, it makes you wonder how much better the Wii U would have done had more people actually been covering it on YouTube at the time. YouTube is huge! And Twitch. So many people discover new games through this platform all the time. And they make purchasing decisions based on what they see on this platform. And if their favorite content creators aren't covering certain platforms, or certain companies' games, like Nintendo games, because, you know, they won't let them, or they'll steal their money by covering them, people aren't going to see the product, people aren't going to buy the product. So, yeah. In the Japanese version, Yoshi can eat the dolphins. I didn't know that. That's pretty funny. Yeah, there is that too, Megadan. I mean, it's old. It is old. It does actually kind of make me wonder that without YouTube and live streaming and Twitch and stuff like that, how many of these older Mario games would be forgotten? Or if they've only really been kept somewhat relevant, you know, by being covered on YouTube and Twitch and things like that. I don't know. I wonder sometimes. You got 49 lives now. Yeah, we're not getting that dragon coin. Well, actually, I guess I could. There we go. Yeah, I love the mechanics in this game. I mean, just like these like mushroom type platforms. You know, they sort of fall as you land on them. There's so many good mechanics in this game that are just fun to play with. Do you have the bell enabled, Joshua? I think I've asked you this before. I don't maybe you, maybe someone else. I don't remember. Yeah, if anyone wants notifications, definitely make sure that you've got your bell activated on my channel. Which is better? This or 3? I mean, I like this a lot more than 3. The stages are much longer, the stages are much more intricate, the gameplay is much more flexible. It's faster, it's more responsive, it's more colorful. Yeah, I like this a lot more than Mario 3 personally, but not everyone does. Some people prefer Part 3. It's not gonna happen, Arioka. No one's gonna make a Doom version with music. You gotta understand how the Jag Doom works. It can't have music with how it's programmed. Just go do some research on it. You'll see why Jag Doom has no music. It doesn't lack music because they just didn't want to put music in. Yeah, and that's true, no reason. It's kind of worked for them, though. Maybe they're not necessarily successful because of that, but because they don't really need to change due to how successful they already are. Exactly. A Mario Maker Deluxe. Yeah, that could be cool. Potentially. I've thought about Mario Maker on a potential Mario Maker release on Switch, and the big issue is that editing while viewing on TV will be tough. Have I played the Mario WAD for Doom? I have not. Oops. What's my take on the upcoming Atari VCS? It's dumb. That's my take on it. Yeah, there is a Mega Man 1. I actually saw someone cover that on a YouTube video. It looks kind of interesting. From what I understand, the Mega Man 1 is basically just, or at least the Mega Man 1 I saw is just for deathmatch. It's not really for single player. But it looked really cool. Yeah, but you know why the MSU1 works, right, Arioka? The Jaguar doesn't have anything like that. It's a totally different... Trust me, man. No pie in the sky thoughts here, dude. Like, you gotta understand how the Jaguar hardware works, how it interfaces with cartridges, yada yada yada. It's not the same as the Super Nintendo. Jaguar games do not have expansion chips and things like that. And even if you have a Jaguar CD attached, there's some other things that don't work how you would expect. But I've got this for you, Arioka. You want to play Jaguar Doom with music? Play PC Doom. Pretty sure you can get the Jaguar map set and just play it on the PC. What a concept! The WAD for Super Mario is incomplete. Okay. Golden Souls 2. What is that? Delta, you can go look it up yourself. Go to Atari Age, read some threads in the Jaguar section. He's trying to get Jaguar CD support to work, Arioka. He's having issues getting it to function properly right now. Liberal arts guy, it's yes and no. No, because it was a combination of 32-bit processors. And yes, because it has a 32-bit bus on one of its things. I don't even remember. Yeah, it was dumb on Atari's part to advertise it as 64-bit. but we don't need to taint our Super Mario World stream with Atari Jaguar talk. A sequel to the Golden Souls. Yeah, I'm not even sure what the Golden Souls is, no reason. No, Carlos. Arioka is talking about something else. We're talking about the Atari Jaguar. Liberal arts guy, do you get that question often? Because I'm pretty sure you got it on, pretty sure you got it on my, Quake expansion pack stream the other day. Golden Souls. It's a wad based on Mario 64. Oh boy. So Arioka, I mean, I'm not the most technically inclined when it comes to explaining this stuff. Which is why I usually recommend people to go to forums and listen to people that actually really know what they're talking about. And then you can kind of get an idea of how these platforms work. But there's two things to note here. Jaguar carts, from what I understand, they basically just have... They have the EEPROMs in the cart, and that's it. There's no special chips, no nothing. The Super Nintendo, on the other hand, and NES for that matter, can have extra chips in them. And basically, the Super Nintendo can read those via the cartridge slot. The Jaguar doesn't do that. It can't do that, as far as I'm aware. So that's one thing. But also, Doom on the Jaguar, from what I understand, it uses... I don't remember the exact reasoning, but I think it uses one of the sound processors for some purpose other than actually producing sound. And that's why you don't have music in Jaguar Doom, because the sound processor is being tied up with other tasks. And that's how they were able to get the game to run on the Jaguar. And that's why you have no music in Jaguar Doom. So, if you wanted Jaguar Doom with music, someone would have to go in and reprogram the game, basically. And that's why I tell people, like, don't get your hopes up on that. Don't dream about it too much. you're probably never gonna see it. You're never gonna see Jag Doom with music. And this flash cart isn't going to allow that. So. But yeah, I'm terrible at explaining these things. And I just realized... Hey, look at that. Chat was a little low. Hey, Nate, welcome back. I like how that you can just destroy the football guys in one hit. With the cape. Ooh, there's 3 of them. Oh, that's one way to do it, Arioka. There's one way to do it. I did that on stream once, not with the 3DO Doom soundtrack, but with another Doom remake soundtrack. And I basically fed that music into the stream and just kind of like balanced the audio to where it kind of fit over the Jaguar Doom sound effects. It was pretty funny. Almost kind of like on my 3DO stream, I made 3DO Doom a little more tolerable by using the zoom function on the FrameMeister to make the frame rate run better. Some goofy little tricks you can do like that when you're streaming. I'd say overall we're making pretty decent progress. I think better progress than I was making in Super Mario 3. Hey, see ya, Andy. Thanks for hanging out, man. Glad you're able to make the stream on Thursdays. Okay, interesting. If only you own a PC. You don't have a PC, Delta? Nice, Jose. That's awesome. That should put us up to 88. 88 stars. Yeah, so like I said, I wanted to try to save the Star Road for a little bit later. For one of the levels are probably the toughest stages in the game. I should say, whoops! I should have jumped off. Remember, when you're on Yoshi, you can jump off of him, and I wasn't thinking. I just fell to my death. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? No, I'm not gonna do it. Never mind. I'm just gonna hit select. You can hit select to bring down power-ups from the top that you have stored. I was gonna actually go back to the top secret area, but it's not really necessary. Taking tons of hits. Oops, missed it. That's why you ask about console versions of games only, so you don't have a computer. Interesting. The plot thickens. Oops, that was a bad idea. Now I can't get that. You know, sometime in the future, hopefully, maybe sometime this year, we can tackle one of the new Super Mario Brothers games. Maybe we'll start with the first one on the DS. and then do the Wii one after that. Alright, so another boss fight. Boss fights are pretty easy in this game. Of course, I run right into that fireball. Oh, boss fights are easy. And I just died. All the way back at the beginning. Alright, let's see if we can get this door. Okay, not gonna happen. A Half-Life WAD for Doom? Yeah. Dude, there's a WAD for everything, I'm sure. So on this level, you have to actually let those guys, assuming you're just regular small Mario, you have to let those guys shoot the blocks, and that's how you can get through them. There we go. Yes, you were right, Jeff. This is not Quake. We played Quake last week. Are you kidding me? Really? But yeah, how are you doing tonight, Jeff? Good to see you back, man. Yeah, we do have a lot of lurkers tonight. Oh my god, what am I doing, man? For some reason, like, my timing is off now, and I just keep pressing the jump button too late. And I end up just falling right off the platform. Yeah, Delta, don't go there, man, please. Thanks. Don't make me start timing out, people. That is true, Carlos, yes. Alright. Jules is lurking. Thanks for letting me know, Jules. I appreciate it, man. Alright. There we go. Done deal. Should have done that the first time. Jeff, I'm okay. Thanks for asking. I appreciate it. Hey, Movie Metalhead, welcome back. I do want to play some Quake right now, though. I need to learn how to play two games at once. That way I can play Mario World on stream and then still be playing Quake in the background. Yeah, it shows you how many people are watching. So currently there are 53 people watching. and much less than 53 people chatting. You know, you sort of calculate the difference, and that's how many people are lurking. Mario fan, hello. Ooh, Ninja Gaiden 2. Very nice, man. Hell yeah. Thinking about doing a Ninja Gaiden NES trilogy stream here sometime soon. Wait, did I already do the NES trilogy? Hold on a second. I have to check something real quick. Actually, you know, I could probably check it while I'm on the platform. Okay, no, I would do the NES, the Super Nintendo Gaiden trilogy in one stream. Apparently I did the NES trilogy July last year. So we'll probably try to do that sometime soon. We'll go through the Super Nintendo Ninja Gaiden trilogy, start to finish. So this is another form of bonus stage. If you get those wings with Yoshi, you get to fly to one of these bonus levels, which is pretty cool. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, I get so lucky. No, Carlos, you're thinking of the wrong thing. You gotta remember, Carlos, there is the slight possibility I might know my own videos better than you. Plus, I have access to my video manager, so I just typed Ninja Gaiden, saw all my Ninja Gaiden videos. If I'm ever unsure about myself, that's what I can do. But yes, I did do a Let's Play, I believe, last year as well. An updated Let's Play of Ninja Gaiden. But I also did all 3 NES games on stream last July. Hey Alex, welcome to the stream. Do I play Mario Maker? I don't play it anymore, but I do have it. I played it a lot when it first came out. You know, that would be a fun stream, doing Mario Maker and trying to go through like the expert courses. Maybe even I don't know how we would make some levels on stream, but that could be interesting too, potentially. See, I actually need Yoshi for this part. I wasn't even thinking. I think this is the level. Is this the level? This might not be the level. We're gonna find out. No, this isn't the level. I'm thinking of a different one. It was the previous level. What do I like more, Mario World or Sonic 2? Mario World, by far. Yeah, I like Mario World. Blah, I can't talk right now. I like Mario World way more than Sonic 2. Sonic 2 is great, but it's a fairly linear game. It doesn't have the replay value of this, for me personally. I do like that, you know, the Sonic games have big open levels, so you can try to explore the maps, but you know, they don't have this overworld flexibility that you get with Mario World. Alright, so we need to actually go back and get Yoshi again. Hey, see ya, Brandon. Thanks for tuning in. Much appreciated. Man, speaking of eating, I'm hungry too. Cheese bridge. It's not helping my hunger situation either. Oh yeah, that's right. You can hit start and actually take a look at the world map too, which is pretty cool. You gotta keep in mind, we had, you know, for a lot of us in North America, we had the NES before this. And so seeing this and having functionality like this was just absolutely amazing back in 1991. Del Taco. Jeff is familiar with Del Taco, I believe. Is it Del Taco, Jeff? If you're still out there. Why must all the worlds be named after food? This is a Super Nintendo, yes. We're using RGB out into a Framemeister upscaler, which is going into my capture card. Okay, that's why I actually ended up skipping the alternate exit, because I picked up the wings, lost Yoshi in the bonus area. So let's go ahead and skip that. Yeah, you can actually do this with just the cape, but it's a lot harder. It's much, much easier to just float under like that, jump off Yoshi. Hey, Wayne. Am I gonna play through this whole game tonight? I'm gonna try to, Mega Dan. I mean, we're pretty far into it already. Granted, we still have the Star Road in the special world, which is quite a few stages. Actually, you know, I'd say we're probably about halfway through the game. We're actually not as far as I thought I was. Because there is, like, the rocky area as well. I always forget about. And then Bowser's, yeah, Bowser's area. But still, I'd say we're making okay progress. Ooh, that was close. Am I gonna open all the paths? I'll open as many as I can. I mean, there's some I don't remember how to open, because it's been a while. Man. See, this is where having power-ups could come in handy. Alright, you know what? Yeah, that's a good question, Darkme. I'll get a few, most likely. Yeah, for sure. But, I mean, it doesn't really matter. They're going to be Nintendo copyright claims, and then when I submit it to the Nintendo Creators Program, they all get wiped out. And then I get a new claim from the Nintendo Creators Program. And so, yeah, ad revenue that comes in to the video would get routed to the Nintendo Creators Program. And then I basically have an account there where Nintendo will give me a cut of that ad revenue that comes in. It's kind of a poor system though, because with the Nintendo Creators Program, you can't configure mid-roll ads or anything like that. So the ad revenue on a video is much lower on a Nintendo Creators Program video than it would be normally for me. So it's so little, it's not even really worth doing it. Like, I literally get about 5 cents a month from Nintendo. Yet, I get the same amount of views on Nintendo videos that would normally probably net me a couple bucks on YouTube. So that should kind of show, like, the difference in, money that comes in from the, monetized Creators Program videos. And we just lost Yoshi. Bye, Yoshi! That's why having that top secret area unlocked is great, because if you're having problems with the map like this, you know, just go to the top secret area, get your power-ups, start fresh. Play Quake Sega Saturn for 40 years. I'll just play episode 1 and 2 over and over again. I'll pretend like episode 3 and 4 don't exist. Do I have a Switch? I no longer have a Switch. I actually bought one about a month after it came out. And then I sold it back in November just because I wasn't really playing it. I played it for about a month straight, and then I never touched it again. But I'll probably pick up another one in the next... I don't know, all depends on what my finances are like. You know, maybe in the next year or two. Green Dog. Yeah, I remember not liking Green Dog very much, but to be fair, I haven't really put a whole lot of time into it. Maybe Green Dog is decent when you know what you're doing? I don't know. Probably not. Joshua, don't make me time your ass out. I like Domino's. I like it, you know, for the price. And if you eat it like right when it comes out of the oven, I think it's, I don't know, I like it a lot. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna actually ditch Yoshi again. Oops. There's actually another power-up you can get that will allow you to access this, but we're just gonna skip Yoshi for it. Yeah, portable Ikaruga, that's nice. Here's the hoping they port Radiant Silvergun, if it's possible. I mean, it's their game, but, you know, I wonder if they had some kind of, like, exclusivity agreement with Microsoft for the Xbox 361. Yeah, I do like Papa John's more than Domino's, but Papa John's is also a lot more expensive. So... yeah, I do much prefer Papa John's, but God, man, the price is awful. And they charge you a delivery fee. Yeah, it's not cheap. Papa John's refused to deliver to your neighborhood. What? Why? That's crazy. For shame, Papa John's. You live in a bad neighborhood? Alright, let's try this again. Did I go through the wrong door? I might have. Hey, Bossum Burf, how you doing, man? There we go. See ya, Alex. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Hey. That's not doing anything. Man, it's been a while since I played this level. I don't even know if anything's up here. Yeah, same here, Boss and Bursch. Oops. Five. Jets is your favorite chain pizza. We don't have those around here. Yeah, the thing about Pizza Hut is you've got to get it from one of its regular locations, and you've got to get, like, you know, one of the real, like, normal pizzas. If you get it at, like, a concert hall, or if you get it at, here in North America, they have tie-ins with certain fast food locations. So we have a Taco Bell that's also a Pizza Hut. Well, the pizza they sell is just... it's not of the same quality you get from a regular Pizza Hut. It's like these small little personal pizzas, and you get breadsticks, but the breadsticks are chewy, and they don't feel the same as the breadsticks that are made at a regular Pizza Hut restaurant. So that's a big part of that with Pizza Hut. You definitely need to get Pizza Hut from an actual Pizza Hut place. And don't get the Pizza Hut buffet either. A lot of that stuff is also... it's kind of... I don't know. It just doesn't taste as, like, well made. But you go to Pizza Hut and you get sit down and you order, you know, one of their signature pizzas or something like that. I like it. I think that's the best way to consume Pizza Hut. And if you're doing it, you know, other ways, you're basically getting comparable pizza to, like, Little Caesars or something. It's cheap, and it tastes cheap as a result. Alright, so we can actually come through here to get this secret exit. Yeah, exactly, no reason. Hey, Wise Dragon, welcome back. Here's our blue Switch Palace. I haven't tried a, you know, like one of Little Caesar's, like, signature pizzas. I've only tried, like, their super cheap, like, you know, $5 meal deal or something like that. And it was pretty rubbery. It wasn't that great. Ah, okay, so that's why you see combined Pizza Huts with, like, Taco Bells and whatnot. Interesting. I wasn't sure if it was something like that, where, you know, they were just both owned by the same company, or if it was just, you know, they just had a deal with one another. Interesting. Good to know. Yeah, I have very fond memories of eating out at Pizza Hut, though, growing up. We used to have a sit-down Pizza Hut diner up the street from my house. We used to go there pretty regularly when I was a kid. And then they closed it down and turned it into a bank. And I was sad ever since. The Pizza Hut would always have an arcade machine or two. So that's where I experienced a bunch of arcade games growing up as well, like X-Men and TMNT. Time for slowdown. Hey, Stealthborn. A lot of times I will make homemade pizzas instead of ordering delivery. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. It's a lot cheaper. The thing with me is, like, I'm streaming so often that I need food kind of like on the go. So, you know, I end up getting delivery and stuff like that pretty often. Like, depending on when this stream ends tonight, I'm probably gonna order Domino's to go. Or delivery, sorry. Ooh, actually, I'm probably not gonna be able to now that I think about it. It's Thursday night. I'm so used to this being Friday night. Because we've been streaming on Fridays for the last couple of months. That's a problem. I'll have to figure something out. Maybe I'll just end up running to McDonald's for some food after this stream. I don't really feel like making another salad. I had a salad for dinner. Or technically breakfast. I don't know, we'll see. Am I gonna stream anything after Super Mario World? I will probably go on Twitch and stream. What I will be streaming, I'm not sure. Sorry, Yoshi. Why are you playing black on very hard, Jules? Do not play Ninja Gaiden on the high difficulty settings unless you are a master at the game. Because even on this normal default difficulty, it's a really challenging game. Ninja Gaiden and Ninja Gaiden Black were notorious for their difficulties. Unless you're a Ninja Gaiden Master, Jules. You might be. I don't know. Oops! They always had Buster Brothers Arcade at your Pizza Hut. Nice. Yeah. No, that's good on you, Christopher. Yeah, I definitely want to cut down on that stuff. Oh, okay, Jules. So you're familiar with Ninja Gaiden then. Never mind. By the way you said it, I thought, like, you had just played the game for the first time or something. I was like, why is he doing very hard right from the beginning? Jules is a hard ninja. Okay. No, Wise Dragon, I have not. I haven't even really played Black. I only played the original Ninja Gaiden, and I beat it on the normal difficulty, and that's it. I never went back to it. Hey, Snake. There we go. I'm not even gonna worry about... Well, I guess I am gonna have to worry about unlocking those other stages. Do I like Hexen? Yes, I do like Hexen. Oh, crap. I almost fell to my death. Yeah, I do prefer Heretic to Hexen. Every time I play Hexen these days, I have trouble with it. You know, I end up getting lost, or the enemies are a pain to deal with. Yada, yada, yada. But we'll practice it, someday, and I will, try to do a stream of it. I actually, played a little bit of Hexen on my Heretic stream from sometime last year. It's not obvious going into the video that I play Hexen, but I got frustrated with Heretic about halfway through, and then I think I fired up Hexen afterwards, just to show people what it's like. Come on, Yoshi. Ah, why did I slip off like that? Hey, Viper. Welcome back. Redneck Rampage. I actually haven't played much Redneck Rampage. Actually, I haven't played it at all. I have it on GOG, and I do want to try it sometime. Does anyone know, was Redneck Rampage a build engine game, or was it its own engine? It looks very similar to the build engine games of the era. I'm just gonna sit here and sulk in game. Brutal Hexen, I have not. That would be cool to try. I definitely want to try that. Oh yeah, Blood is really cool. Yeah, Blood it's a really tough game, but it's still pretty awesome. Oh, Redneck Rampage was build engine. Okay. Jumping too late. Way too late. Alright, so we have to try that again. Trying to think, what's the fastest way back to the top secret area? Alright, we're not going to worry about it. No, Carlos, you have to be Big Mario for that to work. So I need to make sure I get the mushroom and stay big. Yeah, Blood is a build engine game as well. Yep. Blood, Duke 3D, Shadow Warrior, Redneck Rampage, Power Slave. William Shatner's Tech War. What other build engine games were there? Oh, come on. Oh yeah, remember, I think we played like a soccer field level, and we were just like kicking heads across the soccer field, Sea Snake. It was hilarious. Yeah, we used to do LAN parties back in the day, and it was great. Good times. Yeah, we've been going for a while now. We've been going for about 2 hours. So we're a good ways through the game, but we still have to do the Star Road. We still have to do the special world. So we've still got some time. We've still got a ways to go. Oh, come on. So it looks like you can't actually hit this guy when he's in his hey stance. Hey. You have to wait until he's like scurrying off to the side. There we go. There's a Vietnam War game for the build engine, that's right. I forgot about that. That's right, and there's also a paintball build engine game. Never tried that. I wonder if that's any good. Well, Chris says it's pretty crappy, so I'm guessing it's not very good. Alright, making progress. My favorite Super Nintendo game... I mean, it's really tough for me to name, like, specific favorites on a platform like that. I mean, first thing that comes to mind would probably be Super Castlevania 4. But, I mean, then we've got, like, Super R-Type, Super Mario World, Mega Man X, stuff like that. A whole lot of other games. Yeah, I mean, if I had to just name one without really thinking about it, it would probably be Super Castlevania 4. Link to the Past is a game I want to go through again. I haven't gone through that game in probably decades. I don't think okay. I don't think I've beaten that game since the 90s. Alright, let's try this again. Hey Chris, welcome back. Yeah, I think I accidentally moved the chat over too. I'm noticing that people's names are kind of chopped off a little bit. There we go, that's better. Pretty sure you're supposed to be able to go over to the right. I don't remember. We'll try to figure it out later. Well, I mean, Super Famicom, Super Nintendo, it's the same platform, liberal arts guys, just different regions, so I lump them all together. I don't separate them by regions. You know, like on Sega Saturn, if I had a favorite game, it would probably be Radiant Silvergun. That's a Japanese game, you know, it's... I still call it my favorite Saturn game, so... Ah. Yeah, ooh, F-Zero. Yeah, good call on that one. I love F-Zero. I'd say we can do an F-Zero stream, but I've already got a Let's Play on it. So it's like, what's the point? Might still do an F-Zero stream anyway. Super Metroid, yeah. Guardian Heroes, hell yeah. We streamed that sometime last year. Was it last year? Yeah, I think it was last year. Probably like November-ish. I don't think we had that many people watching the Guardian Hero stream either. Same with Treasure's Stretch Panic. I was kind of disappointed about, because those are really awesome games. I know those are kind of like two totally different categories of games, but I think they're both awesome. Super Mario All-Stars? Not stream it, no. But I did a Let's Play of Super Mario Brothers on the All-Stars collection. And I plan on going through all the Mario games on that collection. I need to do Super Mario Brothers 2 or Super Mario USA on that collection sometime soon. And then when I do that, I'll probably do a live stream of Mario 3 from the All-Stars collection. And then I'll try to tackle the lost levels sometime, probably on a live stream. Hey, SNEStalgia, how's it going? It's going alright. Super Adventure Island, hell yeah. That's another one I really like. I'm not gonna risk it. I don't want to lose Yoshi. You played Gauntlet game. I don't think Gauntlet Legends or Dark Legacy came out on PC. But yes, I have played them. I played a lot of Gauntlet Legends in the arcade. And then I played the N64, PS1, and Dreamcast versions. And then Dark Legacy on PS2 and Xbox. Turtles in Time, yeah. Hell yeah. Clay Fighter. Already Lightfoot. I have not played that. Yeah. Oops! Bye, Yoshi. Oops! That was a waste. So, I've been mentioning it recently on streams, but I need to go back to Gauntlet Legends on Dreamcast on stream to continue my playthrough. We got to the second hub area. Or not hub area, but the second set of levels. I don't think we quite made it to the boss of the second area, but we got close to it, so we need to go back and continue that playthrough. Sometime very soon. Probably one of these weeks where... Probably actually very soon. Maybe in the next couple of weeks. Oh yeah, definitely Wise Dragon. Dreamcast was an amazing system. It's still a ton of fun. It's a great console. You know, people that want to try something new, you know, if they haven't tried it back in the day, definitely do the Dreamcast. I feel like this is... I don't know, hold on. I want to try something here. Actraiser reminds you of Nick Arcade. Oh, man. Yep, House of the Dead 2 on Dreamcast. So this is where doing the Star Road earlier would have actually helped me out, because I could be skipping through the world a little bit faster. RD Lightfoot is kind of an underrated platformer on the Super Nintendo, according to Chris. I'll have to try it sometime. I haven't played RD Lightfoot before, but I'll have to give it a try. So why do you need Yoshi? You can just use the cape. You can just use the cape and fly over. You don't need Yoshi. Do I like Blood 2? I don't know. I haven't played Blood 2 since about the time it came out, and I didn't really get to play it much because my PC couldn't handle it very well. It seemed kind of mediocre compared to the original game, though. But I do have it. You know, I actually have a physical copy of it now. When I was doing my big box PC game collecting binge a couple years ago, you know, a complete copy of Blood 2 was relatively cheap compared to a lot of other games, so I went ahead and bought one anyway. So we'll try it sometime. It's safer with Yoshi. Sure, Carlos. Hey, Crestline. Oops. Man. I'm struggling with my controls. I have not a liberal arts guy, no. Yeah, we got the secret exit behind the exit, movie Metalhead. You go under the first exit, and then you go to the second exit. How many N64 games do I own? 0. That's actually not true. I have a couple. I have a flash card, so I don't really buy games anymore. I do have a complete Japanese copy of Doom 64. And I have a complete Japanese copy of F-Zero X. I think I have a cartridge only Wave Race. And then I have a US copy of NASCAR 99 or 2000 or something like that. And that was just so I could swap out the backs of my Japanese N64 games so I wouldn't have to use a converter to play them. But yeah, I have an EverDrive 64 version 3. So yeah, I don't really have a reason to own 64 games. Same with most of the systems I own. You know, Super Nintendo, Genesis, NES, stuff like that. I don't collect games anymore. And I only buy old school games now if they can't be played on a flash cart. Or if there's specific games, like, I just want to have. So, like, Doom. I'm trying to have every home version of Doom boxed, basically. You know, so I've got the Super Nintendo, 32X, Jaguar, 3DO, Saturn, PS1, PC versions, yada yada yada. I still have a couple I need to get. Doom 64. The Japanese version of Doom 64 was a lot cheaper than the North American one. And I think the box art looks cooler, actually. So it was kind of win-win. I have not, Chris, no. Freedom Planet, isn't that the one that's kind of like, it's very Sonic the Hedgehog-like? Oops! Bye, Yoshi. Really? Come on. You just heard Doom 64, yep. Japanese version of Doom 64. The Japanese version, I think, has green blood. There was like one or two other subtle differences. I actually did a live stream of it a couple months ago. So just look for my Doom 64 in Nintendo 64 stream in my archived videos and you'll see it. We were using the Japanese cartridge for that one. But yeah, gameplay-wise and whatnot, it was completely the same. Huh. Weird, I figured I'd get invincibility frames and be able to walk through that, but apparently not. Yeah, if I go to, like a thrift store, or, there's a used books and movies store near me that I, you know, occasionally go to once every couple months. If they have some, decent deals, I might pick up some games just because I can. Oops. But even then, like, I've actually been talking myself out of things. Like, I was at Toys R Us last week. I was just bored, and I remembered that they were going out of business, and so I went in just to check out the store, see if anything was, you know, on discount heavily that I might want to pick up. And they had Skylanders for Wii U, the big box set, the Star Wars box set. Sorry, not Skylanders. It was Disney Infinity. My bad. $3, brand new, sealed. And I had it in my hands, and I was gonna buy it, and then I just said, you know what? I'm never gonna play this, and I put it back. So, you know, even though it was super cheap, I still didn't bother with it. I should probably actually go back and buy it. So I do want to flesh out my Wii U collection. I do still buy modern games and whatnot. I do support the modern game industry. But when stuff is super old like this, you know, it's all flashcards for me. But yeah, even if I find really good deals these days, sometimes I still talk myself out of it. You know, because it's just stuff that takes up shelf space. Shelf space I could be using for other things that are more useful. Or more meaningful to me. Oops. Why did I do that? I was looking at chat, actually. Blame the chat. I do want to get some complete Castlevania games again. I used to have, actually multiple times I had almost every Castlevania game boxed and complete. Yeah, so I would like to get Super Castlevania 4, both N64 ones, Bloodlines, maybe another Rondo of Blood on the Duo. I've got Castlevania 1 complete on NES. Do I have Part 3 complete? No, I don't. I used to. Oops. If you weren't in Australia, Wise Dragon, I would send you a copy of MK Trilogy. I actually, my buddy Ronnie came up a couple weeks ago. You guys will see him in chat sometimes. He was going to trade in his copy of MK Trilogy to the local game store. He was only going to get a couple bucks for it. And I was just like, dude, let me buy it off you. I already have a copy, but I don't want to see you get like $2 or $3 for your damn game. So I gave him more than the trade-in value was worth. And so I have an extra copy on hand. I'll probably just give it away to someone later on, or just sell it to someone. Actually, I think he was gonna get like $5 for it. I just gave him 10. Yeah, it's actually a greatest hits copy with no manual. But I figured, you know, someone will want it eventually. Maybe I'll give it to my brother. I don't know. But the store was going to take it and mark it up for a ton of money. Like, without a doubt. So alright guys, I'm gonna let this sit here for a minute. We'll go use the restroom. I will be back in about a minute. Hey, Kenny, thanks for the super chat. But don't talk about buying games on the black market. I mean, if you're paying people to pirate games, you're doing it wrong. Like old school games. With flashcards and ROMs and all that stuff. Yeah, there's no reason to do it. Unless you just want like a physical reproduction, but... And don't buy modern games on the black market, guys. Support the industry. So we're gonna actually play much of Bowser's levels, and then once we get to the end, we'll not play the last stage, and we'll go to the Star Road, and we'll go to the special stages, and then we'll do Bowser's Castle last. He specifically said black market, Carlos. B-L-A-C-K, market. Not F-L-E-A, market. I like build engine games. I just, I don't like them as much as Doom or Quake engine games. I'm gonna eventually do build engine games. It's just a matter of, you know, when I get to it. I don't know when I'm gonna get to it. But now that I'm getting some of, like, you know, like Quake out of the way, some of the Quake mods and expansions, I'll have more of a reason to try out some build stuff sometime soon. Yeah, PS1 MK Trilogy is definitely the way to go. The N64 version's still pretty solid, though. I do like it quite a bit. It feels like the N64 one has greater amounts of blood. More copious amounts of blood. I don't know, Crestline. There might be. Shenmue 1 and 2 HD? I don't remember. What did they announce it for? It's probably multi-plat. I would hope it's multi-plat. Because that's actually being published by Sega. Yep, we're still playing it, Kenny. I never got the green switch either. You never played Shenmue 2, Sea Snake? I thought you had Shenmue 2. Or did you have Shenmue 2 and you never really played it? Or did I have Shenmue 2 and I just brought it over to your house? God, why did I do that? I pressed the jump button too late. By the way, this is how you get the alternate entrance into Bowser's Castle. So this is kind of optional. But if you want to beat the game faster, then this is the way to do it. Oops. It was Sea Snake, but it came out on Xbox, remember? And the Xbox version had Shenmue the movie, which was basically all the cutscenes from the first Shenmue. I thought you had that. Because I know we watched Shenmue the movie, you know, at your parents' basement, where you had your Xbox hooked up. I mean, this is like, we're talking 15 years ago. I'll go back when I actually have some power-ups. I'm tired of dying in one hit. Yeah, I think Sega would do well to put Shenmue HD on the Switch. I mean, the Switch is a really popular platform, so... And it doesn't look like its popularity is dying down at all. Okay, we're just gonna skip that. This is one of the slowest levels in the game. If you have Yoshi, though, you can... I'm guessing you could skip most of this section by grabbing those wings. Alright, Valley Ghost House. Yeah, one thing I did like about the Switch is that it was really focused on just being a games machine. It was very fast to boot up into the system, it was very fast to navigate around the menu. Yeah, so hopefully Nintendo kind of keeps it like that for a while. Just the only thing about the Switch for me when I had it is I just didn't really use it, so I got rid of it. I think I traded it in. I ended up buying like a crap ton of Dreamcast games. I think that's actually how I got Gauntlet Legends, by the way. Which, again, we're gonna pick up and continue streaming sometime soon. Yeah, like Breath of the Wild, I already had on Wii U. Mario Kart, I already had on Wii U. So at the time when I had my Switch, I already had stuff on the Wii U. I was just like, you know what? I don't use the Switch in portable mode. I should just use my Wii U. You know, if I'm gonna play these games. So, but as more stuff comes out that's not on the Wii U, you know, it gives me more reason to invest in another Switch. Plus stuff like the SNK collection that Movie Metalhead just mentioned. Some of the other arcade ports, like Sikio's titles, are out on the Switch. That's a big selling point for me, so I'll definitely get another one in the future. Oh, come on. Yeah, no need to spoil the title of the game, Chris, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's Mega Man X2. Just a heads up. Yeah, glad you enjoyed it, Chris. Thank you for your continued patronage, by the way. Much appreciated. Yeah, I had Blaster Master Zero on the Switch. It was pretty good. Hey, hey! Okay, let's, you know what, let's go ahead and go to the Star Road. Let's go ahead and start taking care of that. Well, that's good, Kenny. It'll, my Let's Play of Mega Man X2 will be posted on Sunday. There we go. This could be a pain, because I didn't get the green block. It's okay. Trying to figure out how am I gonna do this. Oh, that's right. I know. Never mind. Ooh. Hmm. I'm gonna have to get fancy here. See you, Yoshi. Okay, I actually didn't really want to go there just yet. Oh, no, actually, I don't need to do that. Let's go back. Oh, man, yeah, I love the Star Road names. It's great. Alright, so for this part, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. Oh, I can. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're just gonna fly all the way across. Or most of the way across. What? I tried attacking it, didn't work. Hey, see ya, no reason. Yeah, so if you beat the level normally, it extends the road. There we go. So if you get a small Yoshi like this, you want to feed him. And he'll basically turn into normal Yoshi. So we're gonna have to find a secret key here. Yoshi, get back here. Get back here, Yoshi. Yoshi's not gonna get back here. Hey, fatty. Welcome back. Yeah, you know, I put off Super Mario World for a long time, but I've had, you know, been asked about it recently. And that kind of got the thought in my head to go ahead and just do a live stream of it. So here we are now. Long overdue Mario World stream. I wasn't going to do a Let's Play in the game, because as you can see, it takes a while to go through. You know, we're 3 hours in, and we still have some stages to go. So this right here, you can just get into the cloud. And come on up here. I mean, as you can see, the Star World stages are pretty short. Hey, Girl Geek. How did your stream go, Girl Geek? I popped on Twitch real quick before starting here. I saw that you were doing a DIY stream again. Did not want to do that. Alright, so this right here... Let's see, let's get off Yoshi. It went well. The electronic piano works. Interestingly, okay. "10 out of 10 would do again." What did I think of Quake 2? Quake 2's... I thought it was okay. Not my favorite. Yeah, not my favorite. But I do like it. I'm gonna try to learn it sometime in the future on PC, and we're gonna do a stream of it. Oops. So we're gonna actually just try to beat this level normally. Oh, cool, Girl Geek. So you actually picked up some games too. Nice. Hey, Harold. Welcome back, Harold. Oh, there goes Yoshi. Okay. Whew. Welcome back, Yoshi. There we go. I think this is where the Green Switch Palace is, and I just missed it in the beginning. It's been so long since I played this. I was like, isn't something supposed to be there? Oh, man. Still making good progress. I mean, we're not really getting stuck on many of these levels. There's a couple of instances where, you know, we died quite a few times, but for the most part, we've been doing all right. Alright, this is the Star Road, or the special stage, special whatever you want to call it, special world, I don't know, special something. By the way, you can actually hit these things, they give you messages, so if you're ever stuck for some reason, you should probably hit those. Alright, Yoshi, we're gonna have to get rid of you. Hate to do it. Oops. I should probably have a cape here. Yeah, so the goal for these levels is just to get through them, nothing special here. But these are probably the toughest stages in the game. Like, without a doubt. Alright, this is one of the toughest ones. So we'll see how we can do here. You have to get these P icons. Oops, we're dead. Yeah, this is actually pretty tough. So we're probably gonna die here a lot. Sometimes for really dumb reasons. Ooh, that was close. Oh, I missed it. Way cool! Yeah, the names are great. This is another tricky one, too. Thanks, guys. I don't think I'm supposed to go this way. Yep, definitely not supposed to go this way. Oops, I did it again. Come on. Ugh. Ah, that was so close. That had me on edge. Yeah, I like the original TMNT movie. Definitely. Could be argued it's the only actually good TMNT movie in existence. Nice. Come on, Bullet Bill. Is he not gonna come back? Yeah, it's gonna be too hard to jump on the fish. Yeah, by the way, no checkpoints on these special stages. Alright, making progress. Halfway through. Yeah, so when you beat all these stages, the whole world changes. And for those of you guys that haven't seen this game before, the few of you out there, it'll be pretty funny to see for the first time. Alright, let's come back here. I always forget there were Michael Bay TMNT movies. Crap, man. This is where it would be helpful to have power-ups. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and kill myself. So if you've already beaten a level, you can go back to old stages and you can exit them early by pressing start and then select. So this should make life a little bit easier. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! God, now this is pissing me off. It's so stupid. It's not even that I'm dying that's making me irritated, it's just... I just hate doing the same damn thing over and over. Come on, water, hurry up. Thank you. You know, it's like, it feels like you should be able to hop on those fish when you touch them, but nope. Can't. Good job, Rawl. You just got yourself banned. Elijah, hello? Alright, there we go. Jeez. It's not even that hard. Alright, we're almost there. And then once we get past this, we can finish the game. Go ahead and wrap this up. Funky. There we go. That's it. All right. So now that we've gone through that, the whole world has changed. And you'll notice that all the Koopa Troopas are different. Thanks, Harold. Yeah, so we're not gonna unlock these extra stages. I'm not really too worried about it. Not worried about it. Like on this part, you can actually open up the rocks and loop around. You can also access that pipe up top. But yeah, not too worried about it. Actually, you know, I was gonna say, you know what? I guess we'll go ahead and do these other levels at least. Oops! Bye, Yoshi. So yeah, all the Koopa Troopas have Mario heads now. Kinda trippy. Okay, I actually didn't want to come back here. Oh, never mind. We're fine. The pumpkin heads. I assume those are pumpkin heads. It's just a bonus thing, Kenny. It's something that, like, not everybody would see. Because they had to go through the hardest stages in the game to make the change happen. Oops. Crap, that's not good. I think I'm dead. Oh, maybe we're gonna get lucky. Get lucky here. Oh, look at that. Oh, you can't attack him with your cape. And that's that. Yeah, it'll be good if we can beat this in the next half an hour. That way we can stop the stream before the 4-hour mark, and then that way it'll be processed much faster, so it should be up early Friday morning or tomorrow morning. Wise dragon is indeed wise. Alright, so I don't remember which way to go here, but I guess we're gonna figure it out. Yeah, we actually just finished Star Road. And here we got the guys from Super Mario 2, or Super Mario USA. Yeah, we're getting really close to the end now. Alright, well this is it. Yeah, we missed a couple levels. I'm not too worried about it. This wasn't intended to be a 100% run, but we did most of the game. We got very, very close to 100%. Oops. I didn't think that was gonna knock them both out. Alright, and that's it, guys. We just finished Super Mario World. Start to finish. Took us, about 3.5 hours. Yep, still on a no reason. Yeah, just wrapped it up, actually. We missed a couple of stages, but like I said, I'm not too worried about it. Having the stream under the 4-hour mark actually works out because it means it'll be processed a lot faster, and I'll be able to publish it just early tomorrow morning. Streams over 4 hours take ages to process, sometimes 12 to 24 hours. Hey, thanks guys. So apparently at the end there, if you hold up, Mario will look like he's trying to fly while he's walking on this ending screen. I didn't know that. I checked the walkthrough earlier and saw it as kind of like a little Easter egg. I thought that was pretty funny. So Mario's arms are out and his head keeps popping up. It's because I held up. I'll probably do Twitch later. I'm gonna go out and get some food, so it'll be a little while before I sign on to Twitch. Yeah, thanks everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is a highly requested game, so it's nice to have been able to finally take care of it. You know, it's probably my favorite Mario game. Depending on the mood I'm in, I actually like to go back to the original Super Mario Brothers more frequently, but when I want, I guess a more modern 2D Mario experience, I always come back to this one. Gamer needs food badly. That's true. Very, very true. Hey, thanks, Dark Mew. No problem, Viper. Glad you enjoyed it, Tony. Taco Bell sounds good. I could do Taco Bell. Probably just gonna go to McDonald's, get some chicken nuggets. Yeah, the plan was to order pizza, and then I realized it was Thursday, and they close at midnight, and I didn't want to, you know, get interrupted partway through the stream to deal with the delivery guy. Well, I'm diabetic, movie metalhead, so, I try to avoid the burgers now because of the bread. I mean, the nuggets aren't that much better, but I'm not getting, like, the added sugar with the nuggets, thanks to not having, like, sauces and ketchup and mustard and stuff like that. Or ketchup. Mustard's not bad. It's the ketchup that's bad. And then the bread. So I don't feel as bad eating chicken nuggets. If I had more time, I would actually just heat up some skinless chicken nuggets that I have in the freezer. That's way better for me. But, you know, I just want to get some quick food in my stomach that's going to last me a while. And then when I'm done, go live on Twitch. So, no, it's all good, man. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I had a salad for dinner. I made spinach with some chicken and a banana and some cheese and very light ranch dressing. So, that's it, guys. Super Mario World, man. That was a good time. That was a good playthrough. I had fun. Hope you guys had fun. So, yeah, I'll try to enjoy my meal. Thanks for hanging out, Movie Metalhead, and everyone else. So if you guys have any last-minute questions or comments, I can hang out for a couple more minutes and answer them. But, kind of curious to see what my percentage was at. Let's see. 85. I think it's like 96 or something like that is the highest it goes. So we were still pretty high. So, not too bad. Cool. See you guys. Yeah, good night. Thanks again for hanging out. So, I guess if there aren't any last-minute questions or comments or anything, then I'll go ahead and just flash by the recent Patreon backers again. Thanks, guys, as usual, for your support. Much appreciated. I know some of you guys were here tonight on the stream, so thanks for hanging out as well. Hey, Arioka, take care. See ya, Harold. And speaking of which, thank you to the super chatters as well. We got a super chat or two tonight, so thank you guys that did that. Much appreciated. And then thanks to the folks sponsoring my live streams. So Red Dwarf, Harold, and Timothy. Thanks, guys, as usual. Any idea? No clue, liberal arts guy. Yeah, no clue. Yeah, no clue, unfortunately. What would be the build engine game I play first? Probably Blood. Maybe. Yeah, probably Blood. I mean, that or Duke Nukem. I mean, it actually might even be Duke Nukem first if I do a build engine game, because I think Duke is easier. I'm not as good at Duke, but I should say I'm not as familiar with Duke as I am Blood. Like, I played Blood a lot more back in the day, but I don't think Duke Nukem was as tough as Blood, so... I'm gonna try to take a break from Doom for a little bit, Carlos. I've been doing a lot of Doom and a lot of Quake, so Super Nintendo Doom is going to be another stream very soon. Or sometime soon. But I'll probably take a few week break from Doom. I think people are probably getting a little doomed out. And I'm not trying to give the impression that all I do is Doom and Quake and stuff like that, but it's just kind of what I've been in the mood to play lately. And so, you know, that also factors into what I stream. Is, you know, if I'm in the mood to play it, I'm more likely to stream it. But the other thing about Super Nintendo Doom is I've already got a long play of it, and I have a 3-part Let's Play on it. So it's not like, you know, people can't already see Super Nintendo Doom on my channel. But I do want to go through all the versions of Doom again, and basically kind of redo them. So Super Nintendo Doom is definitely on the plate again. I've played Power Slave a little bit, Nate, on Twitch. The Saturn version. We actually did that a few weeks ago. Liberal arts guy, no thanks. I'd rather have fun when I stream, and playing a crappy full motion video game, it's not my idea of fun. Channel needs more Castlevania. I do have a Castlevania video planned for the near future. But, I think I have just as many Castlevania videos as I do Doom videos. So, Castlevania and Doom are my most covered topics on my channel. So, I will post, you guys my Castlevania playlist. Yeah, I have 25 Castlevania videos. Neo Contra. Yeah, that would be cool to do. I've never beaten that game, though, so... probably not going to happen soon. House of the Dead? Probably not, no. I don't have a good way of playing that game. Plus, I'm terrible at it, so... I guess Castlevania 3 was the last Let's Play I did for Castlevania. I guess it's been a little while, so I do need to do another Castlevania video. Already did Symphony of the Night on PS1, Carlos. Did that back in October. Probably won't do the PSP one because there's not really much reason to. I mean, gameplay-wise, it's basically the same. You know, the reason to play the PSP one is that you've got the different voice acting and script. I did not play Resident Evil 5, but I would like to. I actually have it on 360. I watched a review of it the other day, and it actually looks pretty solid. Yeah, no Resident Evil, no Sweet Home. And with Capcom copyright claiming my Mega Man 9 Let's Play, I don't even know if I'm going to do Resident Evil 4. I wanted to do Resident Evil 4, that's really the only one I got into. But yeah, I'm not a big survival horror fan. Yes, Tony, I am going to do Bloodlines. That's going to be my next Castlevania Let's Play, and I'm going to do Expert Mode. So I'm going to play Castlevania Bloodlines on the hardest difficulty. Virtua Fighter 32X? Probably not, no. You'll see me play Virtua Fighter on 32X when I do another 32X stream. But I have an archive of my 32X stream already, and I'm pretty sure we played Virtua Fighter on that. Alone in the Dark. We actually played that a little bit on the 3DO stream last week. Or 2 weeks ago. Not last week. Arioka, don't make me ban you. Liberal arts guy, don't make me ban you. Rockman 7 and 8 Famicom. Never played them. Don't even know if I have them, so I'll have to check my flash card. Chris has watched all my Castlevania videos like 10 times. Yeah, that was called Twisted the Game Show, and it's a pretty fun game. Very, very creative 3DO game for sure. I do hope to Let's Play the original Alone in the Dark eventually. I'll probably do the PC version of the game. MS-DOS. Trying to kick Despero on his teeth again. Probably not anytime soon. Yeah, I'm gonna revisit the Game Boy Castlevania games, Crestline. Those especially really need a redo because the video quality is so terrible in my Let's Plays. I was using the Game Boy player, or sorry, the GameCube Game Boy player for those, and just going through composite, they looked pretty bad. So, yeah, I've barely ever played Alone in the Dark 2 or 3. So, you're only gonna see Alone in the Dark 1. That's the one I'm familiar with. Always stream Zool 2. Yeah, yeah, we'll definitely do a Jaguar variety stream when I get the flash cart, whenever it's done and ready, and I have it. But, will I play some of the bad games on it? I don't know. Fight for Life's a pretty terrible game. Checkered Flag's a pretty terrible game. Club Drive's a pretty terrible game. There's a bunch of games like that I don't know. We'll see when the time comes. But I definitely want to do more Jaguar stuff. I just don't have access to many games right now. I sold most of my Jaguar collection. The only things I have now, I have my complete system still. I have Iron Soldier, Doom, Zoop, and Cybermorph, and that's it. And I actually played those, I played most of those in my Cybermorph Jaguar stream from last year, so feel free to check that out if you guys are bored, if you want to see some Jaguar stuff. No, I don't intend on going back to Spirit Destiny. I'm not really, not impressed with its expansion packs. I actually tried playing them after that stream, and, I thought they were pretty poor. They left a pretty poor first impression on me, so I just went and played something better. I do want to do the original Wolfenstein 3D again, though. We played through the first 3 episodes on Xbox 360 last year, but I want to do the PC version through the EC Wolf source port. Yeah, Zoop is a fun game. Yep, you missed Mario World, Leo. We're wrapping up right now. Alrighty guys, well we're hitting the 4-hour mark. We're at 3 hours and 58 minutes, and I want to go ahead and stop the stream before the 4-hour mark. So it'll be processed faster, it'll be up faster, so people can watch it sooner. So thanks again for hanging out, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And no, I did not, Leo. We got 85. We got 85. Yeah, thanks again, guys, for hanging out. The archive should be up sometime today. Today being Friday. Tomorrow for those of you guys on the West Coast. Hey, Chris, no problem. No reason. Take care. See you, Carlos. You can sub, Liliana. You just click that subscribe button. See ya, Harold. Liberal arts guy. Crestline. Leo, I'm sure I'll see you on Twitch. Hey, Timo, what's going on? Just woke up. But yeah, take it easy, guys. I will catch you later, and yeah, I guess until the next one, take it easy.